My role in this online Olympiad is actually mainly for the whole team, but also, I mean, the main job is to actually to focus on the women team because I'll be traveling with them to Spain for world teams also. So I'm working for both aspects for not only this tournament and also for world teams. Keeping world teams in my mind, uh, I'm working accordingly. And if someone wants some training games or practice games, so I also do that. So basically, I'm just overall taking care of the team, managing stuffs and everything. Yeah, 2018 Batumi Olympiad was my first time with all these big guys. Um, Working as a second actually. It was a very nice and a very unique experience also. It was very thrilling also. Uh, I learned so many things. The most important being, funnily enough, I wasn't even completely aware of this cloud engine to catch all these things. Like I was kind of aware of those things, but I didn't know how strong those are or how uh, economical they are. Because I'm a guy who doesn't use so much engine in my preparation. It's not like when I just play games and in openings, it's not like I have very deep novelty, all these things, at least not in all the variations. But after going there, I realized how strong those engines, cloud engines are to catch all these things. So after going there, I understood how much opening is also very very important at highest, very very highest level. Like for example, there are lines which I don't even see. Let's say some sidelines, something like this. I don't even pay so much attention. But in Olympiad, you must have directions key what you are doing at highest level, especially. It's not like okay, I'll just go and see. At least you should have at least some little idea here and there uh, to sustain at top. There is something I also learned there, and of course there are many things. But I think in overall it was very nice experience for me, like kind of eye opener for me. Uh, okay, yeah, I'm 29 player and coach, but I think I'm not sure if Ramesh Anna was also there. I think he was also almost into like this, yeah, coach and already GM. Uh, but actually, at least these days it's kind of okay. But imagine if those days, after becoming a coach, I understand how difficult to be a coach at those days. Like, if, for example, if you take Ramesh Anna, because these days there are so many materials, right, where you can access online, all these things. But those days there are not so many such things. So you have to create lots of material, keep working on them, all these things. So compared to what Rameshana did, what I'm doing is nothing at all. So Rameshana deserves much more applause, and of course, he is always my role model when he was a player and when he was a trainer also. I always look up at him like a fatherly figure or friendly figure, all this like almost like a family. And I'm still a player. I mean, it's not like I'll be full time coach. Uh, I mean, I'm a full time coach. It's not like I'll be like 100% pure coach. I'll definitely play tournaments once in a while to be in shape, and so that I believe I can train much better in a more quality way. So, if not like a professional player like 10 to 12 tournaments a year, I will try to play at least 2 or 3 tournaments a year. I will try my best. So it feels good to be both coach and also a player. It's nice. I kind of improved a lot as a player also after training uh, many young guys and people from different level. So it's definitely uh, a useful experience, and I look forward also how it will be from now on, being a both player and the coach. Funnily enough, as a player, I don't think I have followed so many superstitions, but as a coach, yes, I definitely follow because it is not just my result. If my result I lose, I win, okay. Whatever the damage is restricted only to me. But as a trainer, it is about someone, yeah, like someone else, uh, like those who trains under me. It's like they put their belief in me, so I have that moral responsibility. Like whatever happens, I believe it's my responsibility and also duty also. So, for example, when they're playing games, mostly I'll be watching their games live, so that I can advise or suggest them better, like key when to think, when not to think, like, or what is the reason to think for so long. Such things I can say. So generally, I try to follow it live, and so let's say I'm seeing some 2 3 games live of a player. If the player manages to lose that game, any of the game, then I'll stop watching their games live. And it has worked funnily actually. uh, when one of my student was playing in some official events, I think Asians or something, uh, I was watching it live, online Asians. I mean, I was watching it live and the player lost. So then I stopped watching for 4 5 games. Then started then that player started to win. So and for example, another player, when I didn't watch, the player lost the game. So when I was watching, the player won the game. There are so many such things. So I'll just see how it goes. And but yes, I do believe in these things. So I just follow key whatever is happening. I'll try to adjust my schedule accordingly. So there are even more superstitions, but this is the common thing which I do when my students are playing their games.